Hello everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. This is going to be a humongous tabletop. Now this thing, you're not going to at first see it all because it's just huge. It is 20 by 20 by 1.5 deep. So here's my dilemma. Do I want to do a black bottom first, or do the clear and do the flowers upside down? Because I'm going to be using flowers. And then do the black background. I'm afraid of bubbles if I do the flowers first. I can control it more if I do a layer of the black, and I can move it once it cures. Of course, I'm going to be using deep pour. And then I can actually move it to the table and you'll be able to see a lot more. So hopefully I make the right decision because this is taking up my whole workspace. So I'm thinking I want to go ahead and pour the black first. All right, decision made. I will be back once I mix up all of my deep pour that I'm gonna need. It's gonna be a lot. I'll see y'all soon. Okay guys, so I've got that deep pour by Bondcrafter mixed up. That's a lot of resin, y'all. That's huge. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. So now I'm going to put my mica powder in and mix some more. Ugh, it's not open. Let me just get that open. I'm sorry, guys. This has got to be the biggest project I have ever done. And I have been putting it off because it's such a big project. Let me see how much more I'm gonna need. Might not need it anymore. Wow, that's mixing up nicely. Alright, this is going to take me a minute to get this mixed up. So I'm going to put you on pause again. So I don't want any dry spots. Alright, we are back. And I am going to give this a light spray. Please, Lord, let this be enough to do the bottom. Gosh, I hope so. I wish y'all could see this whole thing, but I can't move it to the table surface until it's rigid. And I think this is going to be enough. Thank goodness. Yes. It's actually a perfect amount. So I'm extremely happy about that. I do have my air purifier on. All right. Alright, so I'm going to get these cleaned up. I'm going to get a little fresh air just in case. And wait for this to cure. I'll pop bubbles and then we'll be back. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. This is what I'm going to put in my table. And I'll show you the table here in just a second. These are fresh fir. These pretty white flowers. And some of these off-white pearls. These flowers are actually an off-white. And that's all the colors I want in there. I think it'll be gorgeous. But let me swing you around. And this is the table. That's the height it's going to be. I don't know if you can see it real good. There we go. And it's got a real pretty lattice on the bottom. I'll show it all to you when it's finished. But I moved it over here because it was, for one, cured enough. And for two, it's humongous. So it just takes up so much space. But yeah. So, sorry to make y'all dizzy. What do y'all think? I think that's going to be pretty. I'll see y'all soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. I've got my 900 milliliters mixed. Now, since this is only going to be 2 colors, I'm going to go ahead and put in some diamond glitter. Not a whole lot. Get it mixed in. Just give it a little bit of sparkle and shimmer, and that will be beautiful. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to turn you around and we will start placing stuff on the table. I'm excited. Lots of bubbles in there. All right, we'll be back. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to get everything in there. I'm telling you, this thing is humongous. Okay, so I've placed some of my fir because I want a cascade of the white flowers. So it kind of looks like an orchid. All right, so we are going to start by pouring on that fern. Or fir. It's actually a tree. Look at the sparkle. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, I love it. All right. Now what I want to do, wow. The color is amazing, y'all. Now what I want to do is, gosh, do I let it firm up or do I go ahead and place my flowers? We'll try a few. I think it's going to be best to let it firm up some. Yeah, pretty sure that will be best. That way I can stick them in. It's not going to go over the top. But I think you're kind of getting the idea. It's going to come like this. And then I will drop some pearls and we will see what we got. That one's not cooperating. But yeah, I think it's going to be gorgeous. We'll see in a little bit. All right. See y'all in one day. You in a few seconds. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to make another layer, but I wanted to show you what it's looking like so far. Look at those colors, that glitter, and there's a little bit of crackle in there, which is very cool. Anyway, and this is the lattice that I was telling you about. It's an off-white, but I am going to spray paint it a black. Anyway, let me get this mixed up. I don't think it's going to be enough for the very last, but we'll see. And that doesn't even fit in the whole frame. It's so huge. All right, we'll be back. All right, this is what we're looking like. Not a whole lot changed. I have enough room for one more layer, and that should cover those little white tipped petals. At least I'm hoping, because I am out of Depor. I'm gonna have to wait till this completely cures, and then I'm just going to use my regular Bond Crafter, which is good because it dries really fast. But this thing has taken me well over a week to do, and I haven't the room to do anything else. So hopefully you guys love this video. I'll see you all soon. All right, guys, there it is. And again, it's way too big to fit. So let me try to get it out of this mold. I don't know how easy it's going to be. Looks beautiful. All right, I'm going to have to lift it up. Oh. There is the table I decided. I already had this little table. So instead of going out and spray painting that gigantic table, I'm going to use this one. Alright, I will probably never use that mold again, unless I do make one like that for the other table. But there you have it. There's the back. Not quite as exciting. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. And that will go in my new living room. I'm going to bring you down so you can maybe see all of it. Okay. There you have it. The colors are gorgeous. Little pearls in the fern. Got those pretty striations in here. It's very interesting. I really like it. Okay, we will see you guys soon. Oh, I wanted to say I did use the standard Bond Crafter, and I'll try to put that in the descriptions. I will see you all soon.